What's going on, everyone? I'm back here with another unboxing video. So today I'm going to be unboxing the Nikon 28 to 300 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6 VR lens. So I picked this up off of the B&H photo video website for about $700 with free shipping and no tax. And it is used. The condition is what B&H calls 8+, which basically has some possible issues with the lens, as well as some cosmetic damage. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what this looks like. So it did come in the original box, which is nice. It says Nikon here, Nikon Lens VR, and it does have VRII stabilization, which is really nice. But anyway, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got going on in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this off. So first and foremost, on top here we have the accessory box. Basically, this is where the case and lens hood are. So if we open this up, we can see there's the case, which is something I don't particularly use, but it's nice that it's included. Then lastly, down here we have the lens hood, which is a pedal shape to accommodate for that wide angle of 28 millimeters. So you have to use this particular lens hood on this lens if you don't want to have vignetting. So yeah, you need to use that, so it's really nice that that was included. So let's go ahead and get this cardboard out. And then here is the instruction booklet, so it does come with that as well still. And then the lens down here at the very bottom. So if we take this out, you'll see here. And there it is. It is definitely a heavy lens from first impressions. But yeah, the overall condition so far from what I'm seeing doesn't appear to be too terribly bad. The lens cap looks to be pretty rough. But the overall cosmetic condition doesn't seem too bad, actually. So that's good. But anyway, so yeah, it has a 77 millimeter thread size for UV filters and such. And it did also come with the front and rear lens caps as well, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at the glass and see what we got here. The rear element appears to be in actually really good shape. And it also does have a metal mount, which is very nice. And then the front, it looks like there's a little bit of a smudge right in the middle, but that's easily you can easily wipe that off. But yeah, so that's really nice. And the glass, it looks really pristine, almost brand new. So that's very surprising considering the lens cap is in rough shape. But anyway, that doesn't really determine the glass quality. But anyway, so let's go ahead and give you guys a quick hardware tour of what this lens offers. So again, it is 28 to 300 millimeter zoom. It is for full frame cameras. You can put this on a DX, but it will be an equivalent of a 42 to 450 millimeter. Then it is an aperture range of 3.5 to 5.6. So at 28 millimeter, you have 3.5, and then at 300 millimeter, you have 5.6. So it is a variable aperture lens. It's not ideal. And it's definitely not ideal for low light situations. I would recommend getting a different lens if you intend on doing that. It does have VRII, which gives you a 3.5 stops of stabilization handheld, which is really nice. You do have a focusing window here, so you can see what focus you're at. And then the minimum focusing distance is 3 feet from your subject. So it's kind of a far focusing distance. It's definitely not meant for close focus in any way. And then over on this side, we have the lock switch. So when you switch the lock, it will lock it at 28 millimeters. So you don't get any zoom creep. So you can see here, you can't move it. Then you unlock it, and then you can immediately zoom like so. So that's a really nice thing to have. Then you have manual and autofocus. Toggle here so you can go back and forth. Then you have VR on and off. And then you have something right here called normal and active. So when you're in normal mode, that's for when you're standing still and you're needing to take a picture of something that's not moving. Active is if you're in a car or on a boat or something and you want to take a picture. It will stabilize it much more precisely if you're in a much more unstable environment, which is really nice to have. Again, here's the zoom ring, 28 to 300. Here's what it looks like all the way extended out. It gets some pretty decent length on it. And it is also quite heavy. I think it's about 2 pounds in weight, so it's pretty hefty. Again, 77 millimeter thread size on the front. Then the back is the rear element, and it does have aperture control, of course. So you can see if we take this off, you can manually adjust this. So it has the aperture lever, of course, just like any other AFS lens. So again, this can be used on modern DSLRs. That's kind of the point. But yeah, so this retails for about $1,000 new. But yeah, you can pick it up used like I did here for about $700. You could probably get it cheaper, but the condition might not be the greatest. So just keep a lookout for that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this lens if you're in the market for an all-in-one. You're wanting to get wide angle as well as telephoto, and you don't want to have to swap lenses all the time. That's kind of why I'm going to use this. This is kind of going to be my travel lens when I'm out and about, and I'm not really wanting to worry about swapping lenses all the time. So really good for that. So actually, I will put some sample images at the end of the video so you guys can get an idea of the quality that's going to come out of this lens and the sharpness. So stay tuned at the end of the video for those images. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this unboxing video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. It is greatly appreciated. Hit that thumbs up button as well. It's also greatly appreciated. And if you guys have any questions or comments of anything, drop those down below and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. So with that all being said, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.